getting deep. I'm out of my depth at a public beach. I never listened, I had to see it for myself. It's coming in waves, shoots through my mind like a pinball string. Friendly fire, point blank. Salt in my lungs, holding my breath, making peace with my inevitable death. I guess I did alright considering. Tried to be a halfway decent friend. Wound up a bad comedian. An honest fool is more bad habits than you can count. There we were. Was anyone ever so young? Breaking curfew with illegal fireworks. Unpacking, got in the suburbs. I'm swimming back. See, you don't have to make it bad. Just 'cause you know how. Writing the words to the worst love song you've ever heard. Sounding out the foreign characters. An incantation like an anti-curse. Or even a blessing.
Streaming on Sunday? What is this madness? My camera's out for some reason because I just switched batteries, so bear with me. Hang tight. We're really going to start off this way? You're going to do me like that? Wow, hang with me, guys. Sorry. I changed out the battery ahead of time, and you know it wouldn't be an ARTV stream without doing this at least once. I was hoping to do it now. We're going to knock it out now instead of later. Does that sound like a plan? All right, we go from shit quality to hopefully something better. Hopefully. If not, then I'm going to be upset. All right, there we go. Boom. Hey, welcome everybody. Streaming on Sundays, the other form of SOS. I don't know how I didn't see this. It's right in front of my eyes, as always. I hope you guys are doing well. I already see you guys in the chat pouring in. Good to see you. If you could do me a huge favor, hit the like button. Lets more people know that we're live and doing this at 7 Eastern time, at least, on Sundays. So going forward, Sunday's going to be our night for streams. It's, I think, something that makes a lot more sense. It seems to make a lot more sense for you guys as well. I polled you a couple of days ago, and Sunday won overwhelmingly. Big surprise. Again, it was right in front of my face. SOS. could have stood for this all along, but I don't know. It's been a weird couple of weeks. I've been away. I'm sorry. I'm a little rusty at this, but we're going to get back on track with hopefully some great music. I'm going to be playing some recent discoveries and stuff that I've been loving as well throughout the night as well, sprinkling that in. I started you off with some Boy Genius. I just dropped the Boy Genius review. Barely got it out in time. But yeah, it's good to see you guys in the chat. Some faces and profile pics, usernames that I haven't seen in a while. And it's probably because we've been doing this on Thursday for a hot minute. So back in the pilot seat yet again. Let's see what we have in the queue. Up first, we have an Imogen Heap song. It's been a while since I've listened. I know my buddy Spectrum Pulse is a big Imogen Heap fan. So let's see what we have here with The Quiet. Rob Del Tony sent this one. Let's see what we've got in here. Mama, Lil Pump, oh God, Fuse, 44, Split. I'm just looking through some of the names that I see in the queue. I will say this before we get into it. If you would like to submit a song, use the top link in the description down below or the pinned comment. The song will play longer based on the donation amount. It's a minimum of $10, and $10 equals a minute 40, and it goes longer from there. Make sure to please include the YouTube link as well. That way you can either put in the time codes you want to, and it also lets me actually play the song. Gives me the direct link to it, so thank you. So Rob said, "Hi John, have you heard of Imogen?" Yes, I have. I like many of her songs, and this is one of my favorites. It's called The Quiet. It was made for a video game originally. Okay, let's see what we got. Thank you, by the way, to everybody who's already sent in songs from Steven629, An Evil Spirit, Jason Stuber. Let's see who else we got in here. Fuse Band, Cage Heart. Thank you, everyone. Cable B, Ed Northstar, Spale, Cease and Desist. Some interesting usernames. And guys, also, if you may notice, I'm going to try and be a little more focused like on the music in front of me that you guys are submitting. Not that I'm not going to keep up with the chat at all, but if it seems like I'm a little zoned out, it's because of that. Audio can be adjusted. All right, how's that sound in comparison? A little better? A little more leveled out?
Stargazer, storm chaser, bought for dust, sold for gold. But will the true cost ever be known?
This is really pretty so far. I like the way it's building. Shall we break out some wine? Huh? Loosen me up.
To escape the hurt and the time that it takes for a smile to cross the room, and the time that it takes to be finally understood, and the time that it takes from being one of us to two is the time it takes to make the break to win at life again.
This is really nice. It kind of has, I don't know, kind of like a movie type of feel to it, to me. I always tend to forget just how powerful she is, like as a vocalist. Understated at times, but passages that just really claw at you. This is nice. Yeah, end credits, exactly. Have I heard where did it go? Ocean Grove, yes, I've heard a few songs. Somebody sent in a couple, but that's all I've heard. Can't remember the names. It's got like almost like a cheery, but like slightly bleak dichotomy. I like the way that that's kind of pinballing back and forth. Ocean Grove, I know I've heard Junkies. That's one song that I loved. Magnolia Park, I've heard of them, but I have not heard them, I don't believe. Yeah. Wow, that was super pleasant. I'm already going to say a thumbs up to give us a start. Thank you, Rob, starting us off on a positive note here. Oh yeah, that hit. That definitely hit a nice little sweet spot. I feel like I haven't listened to something in that style in a while. It had a very unique quality to it for what it was. Almost a little bit of like, I don't know. It just had a modern yet kind of timeless feel to it at the same time. I really enjoyed that. All right, we got some Mama up next. Jason, good to see you back, dude. Oh, Mama's got a new single. Right on. So I checked out their album, actually. I believe it was in my honorable mentions for albums last year. I did not know they had a new single. Those cascading backing vocals. I love the layering already. They just do the 90s alternative sound so well. Yeah, and Black Midi were actually also on my best albums list for last year for Hellfire. So I'm definitely very familiar. I love them. All good. Welcome, James. Kind of thought it was going to be a Green Day cover at first. If I'm honest, from first glance. I'm kind of glad it's not, though. This is its own thing. I love it. They do a nice job also at kind of alternating energies, kind of letting the track build up and simmer a little bit, then take the pot off the kettle at the chorus. A definite save. I love that Runaway. Yes, a most definite yes. An overwhelming yes, perhaps. That really scratches an itch for me. I think Mama in general are very good at that. There's a few of their songs that have remained in pretty consistent rotation. Before we get to this, though, this person, Steven, had also sent me, he said there was a There was a bad rap song he wanted to share, which is apparently this one, Lil Pump. Who would have guessed? Bad, Lil Pump in the same sentence. No way. But there was also Step a Pig off of an album that I've been meaning to check out. This is JPEG Mafia and Danny Brown, Scaring the Hoes. I've heard such good things about it. It's literally like one of the top 3 right now in like my to listen to new release stack. But for now, Step a Pig. Let's go.
Uncut with that top side, my brain fried. Don't do drugs, had 2 plugs, 1 just died. I'm up late, no talk show, things pop up, you got flow. Truck with a hoe, had a bankroll. Shop never closed.
I'm a fan of both of these rappers, by the way. I would say more so casual up to this point for JPEG, but I've gotten a little bit more into him thanks to a few friends that are like hugely like into him. Like one of my good friends, Evan, is a big fan, so I'm looking forward to checking out the record. This is going to be a good first taste.
Came up off that stock, had the recipe. Now I do this for my legacy. Capo for my dog gave me an extra 3. You ain't never seen no things that you love everything. Make you wanna press out and say fuck everything. But stuck to it like cloud trash, no pint swallow, no ice pack. That activist, she like that. My young nigga step up.
My bad, Steven. I got confused with the Lil Pump. But I know this one was you. You sent this one.
Brown, got a 1 extra, like the BBC. What girls all on me. But love, my nigga roll it up. Bake her out like Whitney in the bathtub. Satisfied. I be on my lonely worry about no gossip. Niggas pocket watching all up in my wallet. Just keep it on the high tight. You ain't tough, ain't like us. Just think yourself and you need help.
Backing this bitch with the dope, she backing it up for a gram. Baby, I cannot do nothing with hope. I'ma try Molly and Zans.
Is the music level and the mic still sounding solid to you guys? Sorry, it's hard to tell with the headphones. I've been adjusting the levels a little bit. Thank you, Philip Bowman and Rick Taylor, who just sent some songs in.
I need more time to myself. I don't need advice, I just need to be.
Back in this bitch was the issue, bitch stay buckle, you off the leash, fuck 'em.
Yeah, I was expecting nothing less than some insanity, and we're getting that so far. My biggest complaint is that I felt like Danny was a little drowned out there by the instrumental.
They don't got nothing for me. It's like I've been working for crumbs. Now I'm feeling free as my speech. Call it capital free agent. Cap the salary, free of my team. Y'all rap like lead placements. They can't find a replacement for me. When I stalk your page and I see you living life, respect for me. And I tell myself you ain't know her worth and I draft apologies. Fuck.
Guys, if you're just joining us, please do me a huge favor. Hit the like button on the stream. It lets more people know that we're live.
Check it out, man.
Step it.
These niggas act like I owe them. These niggas be dick riding.
Hey, I'm always open to suggestions on it. You guys let me know what sounds pleasant. You know what I mean? That's what I'm here to fix.
White people love making excuses and bitching. I guess it's what culture is for.
White people love making excuses. After the week I've just seen in politics, ain't that the truth?
Cause they know that shit is for them. These cracks love talk about me and thinking like it's my job to ignore them. Bitch, please. Still rich, still pretty, still touring. Still lit, still gritty, y'all boring. I don't fuck with you niggas like Hogan. Trigger finger just be glitching his program. I ain't taking disrespect from no man. Niggas rap about guns, don't own them. Y'all sipping liquor, you can't even hold them. I'm taking shots every day like DeRozan.
I feel like maybe this might make a bit more sense in the context of the album. Hey, what's up, Mr. Drown? No worries. You have a good one, all right? Thanks for popping in. What I mean by that is that it does feel a little like scatterbrained, for lack of a better word, but I feel like in the context of this, I mean, it looks like it's, 14 songs, 36 minutes. Seems like a pretty tight project, so maybe it would make more sense to me in the flow of that. But for what it was, I think it was solid. I just think that the production, the style, and the delivery overall could take a little bit of getting used to for me. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this next one. All right. let's see what we got here. Lil Pump. Pump rock x heavy metal. Okay, so an evil spirit sent this one in. And if that doesn't sound ominous, just based on the username alone, I don't know what does. In celebration of being exposed to so much bad music from 2023, I've decided to share some with you and the chat for you to enjoy. Not all at once, my only show of mercy. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, God. I have not heard this, for the record. This is fresh. So he's just doing anything for attention at this point, right? Drink every time I hate it. Like, I know he's obviously trolling for attention, but it's just so fucking poorly assembled and done. It's like if like a 3-year-old heard a System of a Down song or something and they were like, I like yelling, I can do that. And then this comes out. It's like a wannabe fucking punk metal crossover with Lil Pump. So obviously you're kind of fucking doomed. Thank you, Simon Talks Music. Like, Lil Pump is obviously thinking he's got some shock value to him, but the breaking news is that, like, nothing he does has ever been shocking. It's so obvious what he's trying to do, and it worked for a little bit, but now it's not. Well, there was an honest lyric for once. I'm a narcissist. She's sucking the whole gang off. Just sucking all kinds of dicks. What a poet. What really just vivid imagery. It's really not, Stefan. It's really not. I need more wine. I need more. Wine is so dangerous because it like barely tastes like alcohol, at least it's... Swallow like cello? Bitch, who's swallowing cellos? Or did he say jello? Either way, I fucking hate it. I hate that little synth glitch atmosphere too. It's just, and the most fucking basic ass drums. Like, I just don't know on every level how this happened. Yes, I would be open to doing another worst song stream if I was properly prepared. This makes me think that we should do another one in search of the fucking worst. Wow. Well, Little Pump, Little Pimp. Wow, Little Pimp is my favorite artist of all time. Little Pimp, we have Little Pimp. All right. So, this is the other side of Steven629's equation here. This is split by... Let me see who this is by. Yeet. All right, let's go. So they said, Steven said the Danny Brown JPEG Mafia song was the good one. This is the bad one, apparently. Man, that really Yeet here. I've successfully avoided a lot of Yeet stuff. I saw that Brad Taste did a video on the Yeet album, and I didn't watch it. I don't watch a lot of the ones that I'm like, I really don't want to listen to this. You know what I mean? I'm old. I don't need an entire album of that probably. But yeah, this one's kind of confirming my decision so far. It reminds me of like the late 2000s, like the super lazy, like when autotune, like excessive autotune was really just becoming a thing. And I don't mean that in a flattering way. Like, oh, I'm so nostalgic for this T-Pain shit. No. T-Pain actually has talent. Thank you, Ooga Booga. I hope it's not more Yeet that you've sent in. Hey, Laura. Welcome. So, the artist should be on screen for most. This one isn't, just because of the way it's labeled on YouTube, but this is Yeet. Don't take a breath core. No breath core. Take another. I want Bentley. I want money. Like like you can't even at the very least use proper grammar. I want Bentley. Like, are you like 3-year-old crying to mommy to go buy you your fucking a model of a Bentley at fucking CVS at the checkout? Mommy, I want Bentley. Mommy, buy me Bentley. I want money for Bentley. Fucking thinks he's so fucking cool too. Yeetus deletus. Hey, Lizzie from the UK. Nice. Thanks for tuning in. What is it, like about 1 a.m. in the UK? If I had to do the math off the top of my head. Probably 1:30 a.m. All right, so this, well, first of all, let me just say before we get into this, obviously, do I even need to say it, what the rating was for the Yeet track? Like, the jokes write themselves. Get yeeted, dude. Holy shit, that was fucking unbearable. But, you know, spiritual, lyrical miracle, all that good stuff. This one is Fuse 44. This is a viewer submitted. I believe they're in this band. This is the 7th track from my band's self-titled debut album that dropped last month. The whole album is only 12 minutes long and has a bunch of catchy and energetic punk, skate punk, pop punk songs. All right, let's give Fuse 44 a listen. I actually really like the vocals. It can be so hit or miss, I feel like, with them feeling generic, ripped off, or just dime a dozen. Ah, it was close. So it's just after midnight. Gotcha. Still in the mosh pit like I'm part of the scene. But so is LA. It's got a sense of humor, you know? I like it. Like, I definitely hear elements of, like, say, like, Blink-182 in there, but, like, it's done in a tasteful way, I think. That was a lot of fun. I liked that. Fuse 44. If you guys are into, like, skate punk and the like, you want a 12-minute project, they got one out, apparently. Go check them out. Good stuff. All right, so K-Chart has sent this next one. Marquis of Vaudeville, The Wild Lost. I discovered this band at an anime convention and really grew to love them. I hope you enjoy. All right. Have a good night, Viva. Thanks for tuning in from Norway. I appreciate you. Have a good one. Kind of got that. The title I'm getting, you know, it got to make sense. It's got that theatric, silent film, vaudeville quality right baked into the title. Yo, have a good one, Old Dominion. Thanks for stopping in. Have fun. I wish the vocals punched a little harder. I think with some better vocal production, or maybe a little bit of stronger mixing, it would hit a lot harder. Like, it's fun, but I feel like I've heard it before. Yeah, definitely some Panic vibes in there for sure. Well, now I'm curious. We've seen Norway and the UK. Where's everyone watching from tonight? Yeah, I think I'm going to have to say meh on this one. I appreciate some of the qualities that it has. But like I said, it was lacking a little bit of a punch. I don't really feel like it sunk its teeth into me, and it felt a little bit too, I guess, derivative of its influences, them being a little too heavily on the sleeve there. But, you know, still almost like a positive man, maybe. All right, let's see what we got here from APH915. I wrote and recorded this song a few years ago, so viewers submit it. I hope you enjoy, and I hope it helps someone out there. All right, let's see what we think. Neighbor Gang. That sounded lame as fuck, and I'll never say that again. Just gonna stick to neighbors. Neighbor Gang. What's up, gang? What am I, Fred from Scooby-Doo? Nova Scotia, Columbus, Southern Cali, the land of cheese. I get you. Wisconsin, America. The UK, several from the UK, I guess. Ohio. Right as my flowers are blooming, too, man. Fall and winter vibes. I'm not doing this justice, okay? We're skipping back. They still don't see what's right. We block the roads we build. The flowers start to wilt. We walk the streets and cry. And you don't bat an eye. So put down the gun. Stop with your words. Louisiana. Nice. Definitely a very raw, personal track. Honestly, Bo, no. I'm sorry, but no. At least I like it more than the needle drop. But It's just not my thing overall. It definitely grew on Hannah though. You know, it's tough to judge. Like I don't know. I don't know. It's tough to throw a rating on something like that right out of the gate based on a small preview, but I could definitely feel the sincerity to the delivery, and I get why it was done with the vocals low the way it was. Yeah, it's. I would probably say like a light thumbs up from me to like positive meh, somewhere in the spectrum in between those two things. But you know, I appreciate you for putting it out there like that. I have a feeling that some of you might connect even more than me. All right, so let's see what Jason sent us next. This is George Barnett, Statues. Recent discovery of mine. I enjoy the bass groove of this one, right out of the gate. We had bass for days on the last stream. If you like this one, I might send another song of his your way. All right, let's go. Daft Punk vibes? Check out the band Basement. Homie, I've been listening to Basement for a decade. I fucking love them. They've been on my year-end list in 2016, 2018. I've been all over Basement. Oh yeah, tell me I'm alive with such a letdown. It's like Daft Punk meets like Damon Albarn. Is that Damon? I definitely really like the, I don't know, it's simple, but it's a really good bass groove. You had a dream about the streams. That I want to know. Hold up. Before we go into this portion of the song, sounded like it was about to get really interesting. Sorry to kill the vibe. But what the fuck? I'm trying to remember my dream. Oh my God, I had a dream. Okay. So last night, I woke up. I don't know what time it was. I didn't even look at my phone or anything. I probably should have written down the details, but I was lazy and tired. I had a dream where the TLDR is basically that I went to some, like, I don't know, like maybe it was like a Comic-Con type event or something like that. Anyways, MGK showed up and like confronted me and showed me this like diss track he had written about me, and like all his homies were like puffing up their chests and like getting up in my face. And I was like, yeah, I'm not here for this energy, and just kind of like dipped out because like I'm not going to get in a fight with MGK's crew because I'm one person. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do this, man. But like, good work on letting me get to you to the point where you wrote a diss track about me. So, and then I woke up. Oh man, dreams are fun. I have a feeling this is going to get stuck in my head. I'm not mad. I love the contrast of those, like the range and the vocals. High, low. Yeah, Ronnie would. Ronnie literally does, he wants to fight me. He promised me a punch in the face. I'm waiting so I can file the lawsuit. I actually really like the lyrics on this. Like, it's built off of this really simple bass riff into, I don't know, it's kind of like the riff that keeps on giving. I need to do a WrestleMania event with Brad where we just take on Ronnie tag team style. Yeah, good stuff, Jason. I really like that. I'm actually going to give that one a save. Thank you. George, what was it? Statues. Got it. Let's keep the vibes going. So that was version 2 of that past song that we listened to, by the way. Apparently there's an original and then a V2. I'm saving the V2. So this is Kareen, Burn the World. Steven said the song was released in October of 2022, so it's unfortunately not eligible for your year-end list, but the album it's on came out this year. Well, if I end up enjoying it, I do count songs if they're included on an album that released in the year. If I didn't hear it the previous year and it came out on the album, I'll for damn sure make an exception. But we'll see. I'm not horribly overwhelmed with it so far. Let's see. Yeah, Anthony was pretty damn harsh with his Fall Out Boy review. It reminds me a little bit, I feel like, of the vocals from like some of the Drab Majesty songs I've heard, meets like a twist of like Teenage Wrist or something. It's kind of got that, it's more upbeat obviously, but it does kind of have that washed out shoegazy feel. I really like that, like, really, like, subtle, light guitar kind of shaking the background. Hey, thanks, Ooga Booga. Guys, if you would like to send in a song and have it play sooner rather than later, just hit the top link in the description to send one in. Just make sure you include the YouTube link. Oh, Cinderella Snap is fucking trash. She got... Her and her label just milked the shit out of that situation. Fuck that song. Hey, thank you for becoming a member. Cease and desist, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Welcome to the neighborhood. Yeah, if you guys want to show your support for the channel on a monthly basis and get early access to videos and exclusive polls and stuff like that, then become a member. It's $5 a month. Appreciate you, Cease and Desist. So for our last track there, we had a little offering from Kareen, Burn the World. Here's my thoughts on it, okay? I'll make it short and sweet. The TLDR is that it felt very sweet, very... I don't know. It felt like a warm shoe to slide back into, an easy fit, but I don't know if I would come back to it a ton. It feels like something that I probably wouldn't skip if it came up on shuffle in a playlist, but it's also like to the point where I'm like, I don't know if I would seek it out. It's got a nice vibe, little bit of retroism, shoegazy, but I'm going to go with a positive meh. All right, now we've got something that Cable B has sent us. This is Alpha Wolf. Anything with alpha in the title these days, I'm automatically kind of weary. I'm like, we'll see. Alpha Wolf, Hotel Underground. Let's go. Hardcore band from Australia, Tasmania, Australia. Saw these guys perform at Knotfest last week. All right, let's go. Bring in the heavy, Cable B. I always appreciate you for that. Matchbox 20 are back? What? How long has it been? Like 11 years? 2012, I believe, was their last album. I didn't know they had new music. Total crunch punch so far. Stepping over roaches. Stepping over roaches. This feels like a biblical plague. I'm kind of on board. All right, I'm fucking interested, man. I'm gonna give this a save. I actually like this a lot. I've been in my angry feels lately. I've been frustrated. I feel like this is gonna serve me well. Hey, thank you, Brandon Miller. Appreciate you sending one in, dude. Good to see you. Woo. Damn, dude, this is a tenacious performance all around. See, that's what Lil Pump will never do. Definite thumbs up. Thank you, Cable B. Appreciate you sharing that one with us. Oh, some Valencia. Away we go. Ed Northstar sent this one in. Let's see what we got. I know this name. It's been a while.
Cut it for the rest of your life. Get over yourself and say goodbye. Hope you realize you threw away the best thing.
I'm gonna guess this somewhere in the 2000s for Valencia. I can't quite place them, like what era they came out of.
So I never have to deal with you again.
Yeah, it looks like it. This video was uploaded in 2008. Looks like, okay, I found the year. It came out in 05. Not bad. I kind of dig it. I'm nostalgic for this era, for sure, of course. Nice passive-aggressive lyrics, very of that time. Man, listen to some old Fall Out Boy if you want some, you know, the epitome of passive-aggressive. That's cool, Uga. That's early Third Eye, some Third Eye Blind vibes, instrumentally. Maybe ever so slightly, but I'm not sure I hear it. But that's cool, you're picking that up. Makes me want to play the PS2. Me too. Mine's just over there. I fucking might. Hey, thank you so much, Ripcage. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well, Jesse. Thanks for coming out. Damn, I hate that fucking drinking wine makes my face flush. Look at that. Unreal. So for the Valencia track, I'm going to say it's a light thumbs up from me. You know, it was pretty pleasant. I feel like, you know, I've said this before. I can't remember what the band was that came up. I think it actually might have been something that Steven sent in. You know, it's like one of those things where I feel like maybe I would have felt a bit more connected with it had I grown up for it. And I know that's a total cop-out, but I still liked it for what it was. It's still, I think it would grow on me if I listened to it a few more times. I think I remember hearing of Valencia more than I actually listened to their music. For whatever reason, they just weren't super on my radar, even though I was into a lot of bands similar to them. But I'd be open to exploring them more. All right, so Midnight Oil, Beds Are Burning. Oh, shit, this ain't right. Hold up. That's an Offspring track. That I was about to say, that sounds like Dexter Holland. So let's get this fixed. Here we go. Sorry about that. We'll get to the Offspring track next.
Out where the river broke, the bloodwood and the desert oak, holding wrecks and boiling diesels, steaming 45 degrees. The time has come to save.
Man, that's a throwback vibe right there.
To pay the rent,
Midnight Oil.
to pay our share.
What year was this?
Has come. A fact's a fact. It belongs to them. Let's give it back.
Now here's another band that I need to actually expose myself to more. I definitely know a few songs, just because how could you not? But still.
We sleep while our beds are burning. How can we dance when our earth is turning? How do we sleep while our beds are burning? The time has come to save this fare, to pay the rent now, to pay our share.
Such a interesting, like, organic instrumental to it as well. Good stuff. Yeah, a definite thumbs up. For sure. I think I right now, I'm actually going to give this one a save just as a reminder. For Midnight Oil. Boom. Oh, yeah. Nice. It got remastered. Cool. Saved. Now, we go back because we got some Offspring. Maybe. There we go. Is this off of Let the Bad Times Roll? Yeah, I did not like that album overall. Shooting Films, I just saw this, but I have to agree. You know, 2000s gaming, it's different. Early 2000s especially. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't love a lot of the modern aspects too, minus a bunch of the bullshit. I'm not a gamer really, so I can't say. How about that Resident Evil 4 remake though? Holy shit. Phenomenal. Shout out Capcom. This might turn out to be a very interesting stream. This is the first time I've had anything to drink in over a month. See, I'm vibing with the smirk on my face because it just feels like it feels like a very shallow imitation of what they once were. I mean, this was one of the better songs on the album, I feel like I remember. And that's not saying a ton. It just feels like, I don't know, somehow, I mean, Bob Rock, producer, like in the year 2021, whenever this came out, I guess. Ugh, no, sorry, man. It just didn't work. Everybody feels way too washed up. And I hate to hear that because The Offspring at their peak were pretty fucking awesome, you know? Like, I love Smash, some of Ignition, Ixnay, but Let the Bad Times Roll, I mean, like, it doomed itself with the title. Damn. All right, Philip Bowman. Let's see what we got from As Everything Unfolds, Ultraviolet. Oh, nice. You discovered him through the, from Rocked Luke's stream, the new music night. Album comes out April 21st, if anybody's curious.
Blind from relief, only wishing that I could see the forest for the trees.
Already loving that little deep bass groove there.
Glory for disease.
I like that lyric a lot. Confusing glory for disease. I don't know. It's hitting so far. Rock from Looped. I have always thought that I am like possibly slightly dyslexic. It's never been confirmed, but I have those tendencies. I read shit backwards, like, or jumble it up all the time. Okay. Sorry to cease and desist. I appreciate you sending it in, though. We're all allowed to disagree, and nobody's wrong or right. That's the beauty of it. That's a good suggestion, Ooga Booga. I've heard the name. Never checked them out, though. All right, focus up, John. I'm into it. I think they're pulling off what the kind of sound that they're laying down really well. I don't know exactly what I would classify this as. I almost hear a little bit of post-rock in there. Obviously, you've got some, like, Juggernaut heavy vocals and shit, too. There's a lot of good stuff unleashing here. Is post-metalcore a thing? I dig it. Yes. Yes. That is my response. Indeed. Hey, thank you, Simon Talks Music. Appreciate you. All right, now that we're at a stopping point, well, John the DJ gets to play a little something from his mix. Let's see if I can't find you guys something good that I'd love to show you. Something that I've discovered recently. Let's see if we can find... Where do I want to go with it? You know what? Let's go here. Let's go... No, I think I played one of those before. You know what? All right, let's go here. Let's go with Covet, Love Spell. I might not play the entire track, but it is only 2 minutes and 22 seconds, so maybe I will. Instrumental band, primarily. We'll see what you guys think. They're on Triple Crown Records. Let me pop their name in the chat here. You wish, Shooting Films. Don't make me come over there and give you a Christian side hug. You wouldn't like that. You wouldn't like me when I'm Christian side hugging. I'm glad you guys liked that last one. I did too. Yo, shout out Sean. Good stuff. Jason, thank you so much, my dude. I appreciate you becoming a member. Thank you. Welcome to the neighborhood. We need to break out some of the emojis. All of them. I'm going to break them all out. You guys get customs if you become a member. Good song to join on too, Jason. The vibes are greeting you. It's like going through Heaven's Gate, except without the cult. If only I could just give you a boost over Heaven's Gate. A nice first selection, Jason. Cringy K. This just makes me happy, man. Feel like sauntering onto a dance floor. All right, I'm leaving you with that for now. By the way, I was totally lying about the track's length because I was looking at the song that I had been listening to prior. This song is actually 4 minutes long, but we listened to like 3 minutes of it. So that's a pretty solid preview. Go check it out. Show Covet some love if you're down for some really, I don't know, is satisfying the right word? It kind of is satisfying, like instrumental, just passages done in the vein of like Chon. I don't know. What was that? There was another one that was sent in that I really enjoyed. What was it called? I think it was called like Sky Garden or something like that. I think I still have it in my saves. Skydeck by Secret Gardens. That's what it was. I remember, I can't remember who it was that sent it in, but I ended up really loving that track. All right. Let's see what we got up next in the queue now that I got a little bit of my recommendation out of the way. Don't worry, there will be more as we go on. All right, up next, we got one from Rick Taylor. This is Iration Time Bomb, I believe. Hope I pronounced that correctly. Requests are still open for now, guys. If you would like to submit one, use the top link down below or else the one in the pinned comment. I'm approving the next batch now. No, this is a perfect vibe to bounce right off of where I just was. I like this. If the vibes are calm tonight, I wish to send this one in. The vibes are perfect. Coming right out of what we just heard. Cheers to your friend Ryan's 36th birthday. Happy birthday, Ryan. And thank you, Rick, for sending this one. Hey! Not quite. But close. How about this? Cheers to Ryan. Happy 36. Tonight I am filling the gaps with my own DJing. I'm sorry, but the free requests will make a return next week. Fear not. Island vibes, man. Makes me want to go rewatch White Lotus Season 1. Jason, happy birthday, man. Wow. This past Thursday, you say. So you were March 30th. Well, happy birthday, man. Cheers to you as well. To be fair, Shooting Films, the bottle was not full. It had the pineapple stopper for a reason. It was already open. That gift that played with yours, an evil spirit. Nice. Thank you, dude. All right, I'm only pausing because I saw a chat about OAR, and wow, that takes me back. You said OAR before they sold out. I only unfortunately knew them after, in the post-sellout years, OAR. So my girlfriend, my senior year of high school, she had very strange music taste. She was like really into like Miley Cyrus of the time, which was like kind of like teeny pop-ish, but also like OAR. I'm trying to think of some other bands. OAR was definitely one of them because they had that song, How Many Times Can I Break Till I Shatter? That one got played a lot. And let me just say I've got a bit of a disdain for it still to this day. Kind of some like soft rock, tropical reggae, slightly tinged vibes. You know, this is like the type of song that you hear at a bar and you're like, nice. Like, I can vibe with this. But in specific settings. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about, Rob. That's the one that I can't stand. How many times will I break till I shatter? Turn the car around. All right, let's see what Steven's got for us here. The Jealous Sound, Abandon, Abandon. You would highly recommend their 2003 album called Kill Them With Kindness. Nice name. By the emo band The Jealous Sound. This is a taste of what you'll find. Okay. Damn, this is already like... What does that kind of like fluty vibe remind me of right out of the gate? That already like puts something in my head that I can't put a finger on, and it's going to bother me. I know it's from something I like. Wrong song again? Are you kidding? Streamlabs, get it together, my dude. So sorry. All right. So that one was actually a total lie. I was joking. April Fools, one day late. That was actually Canadian Sky. Just kidding. Now we're on the Jealous Sound, Abandoned, Abandoned. I was wondering where this was going to go if this is an emo band. I was like, holy shit. We're about to get avant-garde AF. All right, now we're going to the Jealous Sound. Apologies. Simon, we'll get to yours. Don't worry. You're next. Sounds like brand new. No, it wasn't Dropkick Murphys that it reminded me of. We'll figure it out, though. I mean, I'm fucking down. You guys probably know I'm a big Brand New fan. It definitely reminds me of them. Oh, thank you so much, my ocean of ideas. I appreciate that. Much love right back at you. Thanks for stopping in, dude. I believe this is the same year, if not the year before Deja Entendu. Everything is produced really well, you know, like... I feel like a bunch of music from this era didn't age well. Like, beyond anything, any discussion of lyrics. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking, like, production-wise. It's just, like, instantly like, oh, wow, yeah, this sounds kind of 2000s-y. And you can say that a lot of times because it was just right around the time when tape, like, recording to tape was going out the window, analog was out, digital was in. And a lot of those albums that haven't had any kind of remaster or touch-ups done to them, they can sound rough. And this sounds really fucking solid. So, color me impressed. Like, the rhythm section is crisp and tight AF. I love it. This came out in 2003, Ride Play. Not the best, Jamal, but it's been a rough couple of weeks, if I'm being honest. But we're doing good at the moment, and that's all we can. That's all that matters, right? For sure, James. Have a good one, dude. It's been saved. It's a thumbs up. Heck yeah. Wow. Well, if the album's like that, I can see why it resonated for you, man. That punched a ticket for me for sure. Shooting films, you said, should I listen to Brand New and Queens of the Stone Age, even if there's some controversy surrounding the main singers? I mean, my opinion, obviously, I treat things on a case-by-case basis. Like, for example, like, fuck Lost Prophets. Like, I'm sorry, but I just couldn't listen to them. Like, it's so tainted. Like, if you don't know the charges, I'm not even going to bring it up because it's like, it's pointless. I'm not going to give it the attention. But I think a lot of things with Brand New were blown out of proportion and stretched to these insane lengths of, you know, people are like, Jesse Lacey is a rapist and all this other stuff. And it's just like, that's not even what he was accused of. Like, look into the stuff for yourself. If it's something that like bothers you personally, then you can draw that line. But my way of thinking is just like, I don't even associate it. When I'm listening to songs, I'm typically not thinking about like, what does Jesse have to say? What does Phoebe Bridgers have to say? What does Prince, like, I'm not approaching it from like them on a personal viewpoint. I don't know. For me, the separation kind of comes naturally between art and artists, but not everybody is that way. So, you know, with Brand New and Queens of the Stone Age, you know, Josh has got his stuff going on in court right now. You know, has he done dickish things? Yeah, but like, so has pretty much like any like older rock band. Like, there's just so many lines that you would have to draw, I feel like, if we were going to be like, well, I don't like something that Pete Townsend did from The Who back in like 1982. I don't know. It becomes a slippery slope. So personally, for me, I say fuck it. I'm going to listen to what I love. But if it bothers you, then you can feel free to draw that line. Nobody, again, is right or wrong with that. When it gets wrong is when you start making shit up to fit your narrative. And that's where I'll end that. All right, now we're going to listen to Canadian Sky, what we were supposed to listen to, the submission from Simon Talks Music. Sorry about that mix-up there. So Simon says, I'm not sure whether or not you're familiar with this band, but this song is a Canadian classic from the 90s, which never made it big outside of Canada. In my opinion, it's pretty close to perfection. Okay, so a Canadian classic I've never heard. Exposure time. Wow, the vocals right away. It reminds me of like a better version of Dave Matthews, like if I actually liked him on the majority of the Dave Matthews Band songs I've heard, which I don't like. Not comparing the musical style at all. I'm just saying I hear a little bit of that vocally. About to have a Celtic fever dream to this. Yes, I did finish The Last of Us, Cole. Sorry I missed that, but yeah. One of my favorite seasons of television ever. Amazing. I knew it. I was like, I've had these glasses on too long. It's going to leave a mark. Really positive energy to this. got a very wide open feeling to it. Makes me want to go horseback riding in the middle of Yellowstone National Park or something. Aw. Well, damn. I'm glad we got to hear the whole song, though. That was almost a little too short. I wish it was longer. Dang. I really enjoyed that, Simon. Thank you for sharing that. That was a very unexpectedly awesome tune. Thank you. All right, let's see what we have here from Yellow Wolf. Come on over. Rick Taylor sent this one in. An unexpected instrumental bluegrass rock track from Yellow Wolf's first era before trunk music. Lyrically easy, but together carries a fun performance atmosphere. Okay.
My life's in a bottle. 18 wheels is my rolling model. I stayed in the woods and I played with a 6-shot. Still fucked up from all the pills that I swallowed. School was a bore, I had more fun suspended. My homework was shaking weed from the kitchen. Pounds I kicked him, a 5th grade scumbag with bags of that Christmas.
Look at it this way, shooting films. They already made their money so long ago. Like any stream on Spotify of like a 0.0000001 of a cent, you're not really supporting anything. That's the way I see it. Especially for me, like I already own all the albums. Like I already paid for them. What am I gonna do? Burn them? Hell no.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'm probably DUI. When I'm driving tonight, I put my feet on the edge and keep my soul.
I didn't age well.
Just like Travis, I'm surviving the flight. Getting go Alabama, holding my banjo. So turn up the Marshall and tune up the dope, bro.
I think I'm with Nunez on this one, where the instrumental does more for me than anything Yellow Wolf does. I've never been a Yellow Wolf fan. Like, he got pushed really hard in, like, the early to mid 2010s, and I just never got the hype. Straight out of Compton, yo, shout out my last name. To be fair, I think overall, like Queens and Brand New have a lot more. Not that I don't love a lot of All Time Low stuff, but I think that there's more artistic value in those two compared to ATL. I appreciate that he's at least trying to keep it fresh, like with his approach, and he has like mixed it up from like the types of hip hop and like southern rock and stuff that he approaches. I just don't think it sounds very good, with him being the biggest problem vocally for me. Nothing personal, but I'm gonna have to hit it with the thumbs down just because of that. Because it's like, you make the argument and it's like, oh, what if it was an instrumental track? And it's like, but it's not though, unfortunately. As much as I do hear positives there, I can't get over the delivery. All right, up next we got something from Ooga Booga. It's always fun to say. It just makes me think of the Courage the Cowardly Dog Eustace gag.
Paying the price.
All right, Folly Group, Paying the Price.
So nice. Paying the price. Shame it. Feels so nice.
Ooga says it reminds them of bands like The Clash and Church, strong 80s vibes. Do I have any underrated bands and musicians that I would recommend, you ask? It depends. Like, are you looking for a specific decade? If you're still in the chat, let me know.
Paying the price. Shame it. Feels so nice. Paying the price. Shame it. Feels so nice.
The main stuff with Josh Homme has to do with his ex, Brody Dale, and the whole lawsuit back and forth with his kids. There's been a lot of he said, she said. It's really tough to get a grasp on. So I've just kind of like let it play out, which is all we can really do. That's a cracking little riff right there. That's nice. Build the backbone of the song off of that. It's working. It's funny because I hear a little bit of like modern bands like the post-punk resurgence in the UK of the 2020s, bands like Shame, Yard Act. Exactly, Jason. I'm like, I'm gonna need you to narrow that down. Oh, well, that's tasty. I'm giving this one a save. I really love it. Good stuff. I'm hitting it with a thumbs up. It had, it didn't necessarily instantly date itself to the 80s, which I love. Strong 80s vibes, though, for sure. It definitely has more of like a modern production approach, you can tell, but it does have a quality that calls back to a lot of the best stuff of the era it was inspired by. Really good shit. Let me see. Did this come out this year? When did this come out? A year ago. It came out, wow, almost a year ago to the date. A year and a week ago, March 25th of last year, it dropped. Yeah. Wow. That one impressed me a bit. Any new and upcoming bands that I would suggest? I mean, we found a lot through these streams alone. But let me see if I can scroll through any of my recent saves on Spotify. And, I mean, this one I think is really underrated, even though they're not new. They do have a new album. Screaming Females, Desire Pathway. Someone sent in one of their songs. They sent in the track Brass Bell, and I ended up checking out the full album, and now it's one of my favorite albums of the year. So that is a band that I would definitely give some love to. Trying to think like underrated. Like I don't want to give you something that's like I could before a couple of years ago I might have said Men I Trust and been like yeah, they're underrated, but now I feel like everybody that's into like indie music knows Men I Trust. Bully is I think it's technically a solo project, kind of like the Soccer Mommy idea, you know, where it's like it is kind of a band, but it's primarily one woman fronting it. But I would definitely recommend Bully. Days Go Slow and Lose You are out from the upcoming album. I would definitely check those out. Clementine are a really good band that I've been enjoying. Yeah, I could get carried away with this. Holy Fawn are super underrated if you like shoegaze, post-rock, mixed with maybe some like black metal, like really visceral screams, but then some really beautiful passages. There's a lot of places, but I'll give you that to start. All right, let's see what we have up next. You know, the Beatles, dude. Super underrated. Like, they had the one hit with Revolution 9, and that was it. That was their only chart topper, I believe. What was it? The Revolution 9, Why Don't We Do It in the Road? I think those were their only two hits. It's really a shame. You know, whatever happened to them? You don't really hear about their members anymore. It's weird. Hey, Genesis Owosu. Let's go. I actually know this song, and I fucking love this song.
Yeah,
Shorty get dollars, baby. It's not making sense. Hey, thank you, Rob, for sending another one in. Shorty get inspired. How about that? How about that this time? Shorty get inspired. How about that? How about that this time? Do that. God, I love this dude. He's awesome. This song was actually in my top 50 best songs last year. I can see Ooga Booga. You said it gives you some strong punk and Gorillaz vibes. Absolutely, that's a good way to put it. But he does his own thing at the same time. Fucking squeeze. Have a good one, Trans. Thanks for coming out, dude. And saying cheese. How about that this time? I have, Tom. I've heard one of them, but I try not to hear too many singles. You know what I mean? Before, like, I think he's planning a new album, from what I understand. So I like to not hear every single, typically, especially like, you know, I used to be pretty strict about the 2 thing. I'll hear 3 sometimes these days. Like, it's especially if there's like more than 10 songs. I don't normally have a problem with it. For example, the Boy Genius album, like there was 3 singles right out of the gate, and of course I'm gonna listen to all of them. It just, I guess, depends on the project. It is a super fun track. It's hard to deny. Shorty get. You gotta get inspired. Speaking of that, I need to get it. You know, this is honestly, I appreciate this coming in, if for no other reason than to kick my ass into gear. I've been so, I don't know why, but I've just been so in my head lately about like content and stuff. And this week I've been kind of like eyeing it up on my calendar. I took a lot of this past week off, and I was hoping it would help, and it really didn't, unfortunately. But I realized kind of where I'm at is that I've been doing too much of the just like the scripted stuff that makes it, I don't want to say it makes it just feel like work, but you know what I mean? Like if I'm only doing that, I've kind of been like out of sync with like uploading to Beyond and stuff. And I really want to get back into doing unscripted stuff. I'm going to be doing a tier list. I'm not sure if it's going to come out this week or next, but yeah. You know, I think I need to, that's what's been bothering me, is that I feel like I've kind of put myself on a leash or something. You know what I mean? I'm probably saying that because I'm thinking of another Genesis Owosu song about a dog, but yeah, I'm looking forward to kind of just filming some videos and like giving less of a fuck in a good way. You know what I mean? Like SOS and stuff like that. I think it's fine for me to like sculpt out what I want to say, especially when there's like a bunch of facts involved. But a lot of times, like just going off of a few notes or going off even the top of my head and talking about something and not just sitting there focusing on like, I don't know. I think YouTube gives its creators so many things to worry about. It's like, hey, this video is performing 10 out of 10 and people are watching it for less time and not clicking. It's like, dude, fuck it. Like some of the stuff like I want to make, if I want to talk about it, if it's a news story, if it's a news song, whatever it is, if it's a tier list, I don't know. I appreciate that, Ribcage. I think I get in my head about it sometimes because it's like the SOS episodes often do really well. So it's like, oh, I should do more in that vein. But it's like the other stuff, it's not like it doesn't do well. Or even if it doesn't, it's like if it's something that I want to make, you know, or if I just want to do it, need to blow off some steam, need to rant, whatever it is, then it is worthy. By the way, this is totally off topic, but I heard the new Melanie Martinez album is awful. Can anyone confirm or deny based on their take on it, if you've heard it? All right, Steven, let's see what we got here. Your last request of the night. This is Pride War by, let me see, Further Seems Forever. This also came out in 2003. I appreciate you guys in the chat. I'm catching up now. Thank you, Shooting Films. Seriously, thank you. It's just, I don't know why, but sometimes you got to remind yourself of that, and it's like I need you guys reminding me of that too. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, I know. That's a lot of the negative stuff that I have heard is from people that I know. And I looked it up. I looked up a few reviews, and they didn't seem positive at all. It reminds me a little of the band Thursday. Ever so slightly. I think it's mainly coming from like the musicality of the track. Nice bass tone. Maybe like that. And Thursday meets Taking Back Sunday with a twist. A shocking out of 10. Yeah. Seems to say it all for the Melanie stuff. I appreciate that, Rob. Yeah, I'm sure you full well know that about like scripting and like, I don't know. It's hard to not get in your head about it when you start focusing on like every word. You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh, is that what the adjective that I want to use? And it's like it becomes too much sometimes, and it's just like just talk, man. That's why I felt like I don't want to say I felt weird getting on stream tonight, but it did. It was like kind of like I'm buffering, like give me a second, I'm finding my feet again, because I don't know, like I felt it today while I was shooting my Boy Genius review, and I was like, damn, I was like, I am just burning myself out like on writing scripts, and I almost wish I hadn't scripted that one. Not to say that I'm not proud of the end product, because I am, and I got it done, but yeah. Unscripted is definitely the way to go for some things. Anyways, for our track Pride War here, apologies. Pride War again by, wow, I lost it. Further Seems Forever. I mean, I hear positives in the sense that it reminds me and jogs my memory of some stuff that I really, really do love. Like Thursday, there's a band, Ooga Booga was asking about underrated. I don't really feel like these days especially they get their dues, considering Jeff Rickley produced the likes of like the first My Chemical Romance album, and there's just a lot of shit that Thursday, were involved with, and the albums that they put out. No Devolution that came out in 2011 was just a fantastic send-off at the time, and they've come back and done some more shows and stuff, and I'm not sure if they're going to do another album, but that's a recommendation. It reminded me a bit of that. I'm going to say a light thumbs up for the track. If anything, I think out of the ones that I heard tonight, I think that Jealous Sound album that you sent, or a song that you sent, really piqued my interest, Steven. Okay, let's see what we got next. Oh, damn, he was the original singer for the... That's crazy. I didn't know that. Shout out Chris Carrabba. I guess. I was never like... I like some Dashboard, but I don't love them. Okay, Jason, I see you. Let's check out the vibe of some more George Barnett here. I really did like that first one. Statues. That was the track. That bass line at first reminded me, like, felt like we were about to go into like Arabella by the Arctic Monkeys or something. But it's kind of become its own thing as we go. I can't say I'm feeling as much of a connection thus far, but the last track became like such a builder with Statues, so I'm not gonna write that off at all. Yo, have a good one, Steven. As always, thank you, my dude. Well, hey, Wendy. Good to see you. And apparently the new Matchbox 20 is decent, solid. Hey, I wouldn't write it off. I actually liked a couple of songs off of their last album. I think it was like Parade, the opening track, and I thought She's So Mean was like fun. I know it's dumb, but I actually really like that song. Very silky. There's just a little bit of scuzz in there too. Guitar sounds really nice. Lyrically, I can't say I like it as much as the last one, but it's still a vibe, so a light thumbs up. Yeah, North is an album I'm not defending, but I did like those two songs. We're actually almost through the queue. I think we've got 6 left at the moment, Rick. I didn't even know they'd announced an album along with the new single. That's crazy. I'm finding all this out today. It's been a while since I thought about Matchbox 20 and Rob Thomas, but you know, I don't want to be lonely no more. So let's play this new Silosis track. I don't even know if it's new. Deadwood. Yes, dude. They Worship Decay is a fucking great song. That is in the Hall of Fame playlist. By the way, guys, if you haven't checked that out, the Hall of Fame playlist I update regularly. It features songs from these streams that I absolutely love. Like the best of all time. My all-time favorites from the streams, that is. Don't let XX Brutal Swag know about this one. Yeah, so for those unfamiliar, Josh Middleton, I believe that's his name from Architects. in this band. That is a pet peeve of mine. I feel like there's got to be another way to say that you're drawn to something. Like Moth the Flame. I think Metallica officially put the bookend on that. Like, all right, let's just give that, analogy a rest. Like when Metallica were doing that shit with, not to say that I didn't like that song, but I was on Hardwired in 2016. That is just the most generic metalcore comparison ever. I'm not digging this one as much as the likes of, say, Worship Decay, which I think is probably the best song that I've heard from Sylosis. It's not bad, but it's definitely got a lot of generic tendencies. I'm really not in touch with Brutal Swag that much these days. Since he got kicked out. He doesn't have a phone. How am I supposed to talk to him? Not that I want to. The last I heard, he was jamming the new Hollywood Undead album nonstop. That's all I know. California with the K, as he kept reminding me. Even outside of song titles, Nunez, it's just lyrics, constantly reference Moth the Flame. Like, I'm Moth to the Flame, I'm drawn. It's all right, man, I got you, but there's got to be another way to say that. I'm going to say it's a positive meh, Brandon. Not on the level of Worship Decay for me. Still solid. Hey, Biba Doobie! Ribcage, thank you for sharing this. This is Sorry. I do love this song. I need to check out her new stuff. I haven't heard, what is it, Glue or something like that? B's got some fantastic songs, Talk, 1036 from the last album. Absolute ragers, so good. And it didn't work, did it, Nunez? Hey, what's up, John D? She's starting to get her dues. I will say that I'm glad that she's she's getting more attention. Glue Song has 5 million views in a month, so I don't know if we can call her underrated anymore. That's just on YouTube. I was waiting for it. Missed my chance to air guitar.
With what could have been your life. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hurts me. You could be the one that
This is already you already know, major thumbs up. If you want a really underrated Biba Doobie track, check out Charlie Brown. Good stuff, Ruth Gage. Thank you, neighbor. Yeah, I will definitely check out Glue Song though. I'm glad you guys were digging it. If you're not familiar, that's not a bad place to start at all. All right, after this next one, which is the last one in the current queue, then I'm going to play a song, and then we'll finish things out with the remainder of the queue. So last call if you wanted to put something in. No worries. If not, then we'll close it out with, well, it looks like Jason is the last one in there right now. We'll see. Well, it's not loading this next one for some reason. I know it was supposed to be Imagine Dragons Tiptoe. So if it doesn't get that, then I'll make sure we get it. I wonder why it's not pulling that up. Don't dial me now, Streamlabs. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and start it because I know it was supposed to be Tiptoe. So we'll start here. So Simon said, I know you're not the biggest Imagine Dragons fan. I'm not the biggest of the fan either, but this is one of my favorite songs they've ever made. I know you reviewed this album a while ago, but I can't remember what you thought of this song. I want to say that this is one of the ones that I like more, but I will verify that in just a second. Yeah, I'm not really big on Imagine Dragons at all, but like, they have some songs that I occasionally love. It's weird. Not often, though. Yeah, YouTube's like, oh no, I stopped working. Or Streamlabs, rather. Yeah, I do. I think this one's solid enough. This is one of the songs I remember like thinking was one of the better on their debut album. It's got a nice little guitar line going on there. Not bad. Like, the fact is that what's so frustrating about Imagine Dragons and Dan Reynolds is that he's not a bad vocalist per se. It's just the choices. So much about the things you choose to be. No, you're good, Blaze, if you want to put one in. It is from Night Visions. Oh, higher. Man, this is... Okay, it's bringing me back. Man, can you believe it's been 10 years since Night Visions? What the fuck? I remember when they were like the new band. Everyone was talking about Imagine Dragons, and I was like, yeah, sorta, maybe, not really. Yeah, Tiptoe is like, God, it's really on the cusp. I'm gonna say positive meh for me. Like, I don't harbor feelings of resentment toward that song at all, but clearly, since it's jogging my memory, I haven't heard it in a while, which means I haven't sought it out. They do have a few songs that I do like Mouth of the River. I think Birds is pretty good. What's the other one I'm trying to think of? Hopeless Opus. They've got a few bangers tucked in there. Friction. But I think I mainly liked that because I felt like it could be used in like a movie or something. And then I think Mission Impossible used it. And I was like, see, that's what I'm talking about. Movie trailer. Boom. Yeah, exactly, Nunez. It's totally fine. Harmless. All right, we got Oliver Tree and David Guetta tag teaming next. It looks like hopefully Streamlabs. Okay, we're good. We're good. I say that. See, I say that. I fucked around. I think I had YouTube muted. No, I didn't. Well, what the fuck though? Where'd the love go? We'll do it this way. Yeah, apologies, guys. I don't know why Streamlabs seems to be glitching out here at the end.
The truth is that it has barely begun. Repeating ourselves.
Oliver Tree getting the whole pitchy treatment because of his success on TikTok just annoys me endlessly. It sucks because like I like a lot of Oliver's stuff, but this is like already for me irritating. We'll see.
We both know why it will come. Here we go again. It's going through our heads. Here we go again.
Hey, thank you, Rip Gage.
Here we go again. It's never gonna end.
So an evil spirit sent this one. So now for two of the most revolutionary collabs between... Okay, hold on. I'm reading that wrong. Now time for two of the most revolutionary collabs between one man behind I'm Good Blue and the other being Miss You Sped Up. When they join forces, they turn the most ear-bleeding cut of 2010s club music you'll ever experience. Like, this isn't even, like, him. Like, how would I know that this is him? It's just fucking sped up chipmunk vocal. This sucks.
You can't wait for that day. You think it's coming soon. You're dead wrong. It won't stop. There's nothing you can do. Why would you say that it's already done? The truth is that it has barely begun. Repeating ourselves and it happens too much. We both know why it will come. Here we go again. It's going through our heads. Here we go.
Can I smile through the pain? Is it working?
Here we go again. It's never gonna end. Here we go again. We're going till we're dead. Here we go again. It's going through our heads. Here we go again. We're all wondering when. Here we go again. It's never gonna end. Here we go again. We're going till we're dead. Here we go again.
Wow. That was... Whew. Pure heat. David should get a real job. Damn. Okay. Streamlabs is like drunker than me at this point, so I'm gonna have to finish it out. Let's just go ahead and say that requests are now closed because it's being weird. I can still access it, but I'm gonna have to do it through the Streamlabs dashboard. So don't worry if you send something in. Let's go with Rob's here first. This is the Tornado. So okay, new Owl City album. I know Brad talked about it and thrashed it into the ground, gave it an absolute trashing. But I didn't watch. First of all, I didn't watch much of his video yet, and I've only listened to some of the iTunes previews outside of the songs that I've heard on stream. I liked Kelly Time, the first song. That was really the only one that stuck with me in any way. Some of you might know that I'm nostalgic for some old Owl City, but a lot of the stuff just, especially in recent years, like Mobile Orchestra, just kill me in the sense that they're just blatantly bad. And then Cinematic was just so sprawling, and it felt like it was trying to recapture the magic, and it just next to nothing for me outside of some of the tracks like Lucid Dream and Fiji Water. Let's see what we got here with the Tornado.
Just starting to drizzle as I walked out the door.
So apparently this is a fan favorite from the new album. I'm not planning to review it just because, I don't know, not really my bread and butter anymore.
I pedaled through the neighborhood, the weather on my mind.
We'll see.
The wind was picking up and howling louder all the time. The sky turned like a cauldron and the distant thunder roared. And I knew that I was in for quite a storm.
Yeah, I do apologize, guys, with the ads. That is not me. I'm not sitting here clicking a button or anything. YouTube has this new thing. It popped up on my end, too, where it was like, hold on. Let me see if I can figure out how they told it to me in the dashboard. It was something like we're like testing ads during streams and stuff. I'll see if I can opt out of it because I know that's super annoying and you guys shouldn't have to sit through that, especially when you're kind enough to share these songs and send them in and stuff. So just know that that's not me. I'm not pressing an play ad button or anything. And if I do, I'll let you know. But I'm not.
Little rain never hurt no one, so I kept pressing on. And I tried to tell myself.
Yeah, you're good, Ooga Booga. If you want to slide something through, I guess. It looks like it's working for me playing it this way. I'll just have to pop the names into the chat. I feel like Adam sounds really different these days. It's like him, but not him.
So I crawled into a culvert to wait it out.
Oof. Now that's just brutal, Nunez.
Tried to tell myself it's always darkest before the dawn. And then the nightmare started, it got deafeningly loud. Every fiber in me screamed out, but I couldn't make a sound. The whirling of a vortex, a violent carousel. It sounded like a freight train was dragging me to hell.
I feel like he's trying to have his Bohemian Rhapsody moment here. I don't know if it's working for me. It's not... Well, we'll see where he goes with it before I finish that sentence. Yeah, I have problems. Man, that was a what the fuckery whirlwind a little bit. And pun intended because it's called the tornado. But, what? What was that? The vocals even, like it's really trying hard to be epic, huh? The tortured poet over here. Get to the thing. That might be one of the most uncomfortable moments that I've had in music this year. That was awful. I'm sorry. I can't sugarcoat that. That was fucking bad. Wow. I hated that. I hated that part in particular. So bad. Wow. Yeah, that does the opposite of make me want to check out the full album, if I'm being honest. I'm so sorry. I know it's getting thrashed right now by other critics and stuff, but god dang, if that's it, then, ooh. No. All right, moving right along. We've got Simon Talks Music up next. Misery Loves Company by Rebecca Black. No, I didn't say that, Al. I didn't say that.
So many words on the tip of my tongue. I got a graveyard.
A little more touch my body. I'm already getting vibes. What song is that making me think of? I can't quite put a finger on it, but it's that. Apologies, for some reason this glitched out when another one came through. Let me refresh. If it'll let me. Don't you love when Streamlabs, like, most of the way through the stream is like, hey, what if I made the last leg of it, like, as tough as possible? Let me try one last time to get the queue working again properly. If not, then we will finish it out like I was doing it. Wait for it. Nope, it's just giving me the silent treatment on my end. It's popping up, but it's not popping up. So, it is what it is. All right, in that case, I'll go back to where I was. Sorry about that. Who was I on? Simon's. Okay.
So many words on the tip of my tongue. I got a graveyard.
I'll have to type the names in for now, guys. Sorry about that. I'll pop them in the chat as we go. For these last handful. Little Rebecca Black. Into You. That was it. That was what I was singing. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. That's what it reminded me of out of the gate for some reason. Probably because it sounds like it.
I just can't stand another night on my own. I'd rather be dead than have to sleep here alone. What's wrong with me? Neck deep, all in.
Neck deep. Shout out.
Won't swim, no lights in the dark, but moonlight in the garden. Say the things that you don't mean. Feel the trees looking at me. Feel your hands up on my body. I just can't stay.
Yo, shout out John Wick 4. I had a great time. I saw it on Tuesday, I believe. I loved it. Insane movie. Welcome, though, Ascension. Old reliable Streamlabs. At least the camera hasn't died. Knock on glass. Yeah, good ear, Seth. I appreciate that insight. Yeah, it does. It sounded fluctuating like in that way, like it was. What is this reminding me of? One more glass? Why not? This was definitely has been a great way to get back in the swing of streaming. And I think Sunday is going to be such a better fit. I can promote it through SOS and stuff. Yeah. Hopefully we get even more people in here, more songs. I'll play some more of my own stuff too that I want to recommend to you guys. That left not much with me. It felt like the sum of its counterparts in a lot of ways. It felt a little like mechanical, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. It was fine and all, but and I'm glad that Rebecca Black has like found her own lane that's working for her. But to me, I'm still feeling pretty cool on it. Hey, Jordan. We get it. It's all good, bro. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, tennis. Fuck yeah, Jason. All right, let's go. Yeah, tennis I am familiar with. I think I heard one of the other singles from this album. I was meaning to check this out, but I don't believe I heard this one. This is Let's Make a Mistake Tonight. Tennis, though, are awesome. I loved them when I found them back in, like, 2012, I think, was, like, maybe around the time of, like, their first EP's album or something like that. And then I fell off for a little bit, but I rediscovered them last year when I was just, like, binging through some random Spotify playlist. And I've been meaning to check out their most recent album. Let's Make a Mistake Tonight.
Let's make a mistake tonight, like palm trees in the twilight. Let's turn water into wine. We're gonna find something better. Let's cruise in the Vespa night, concrete in the headlights. We'll sit in the arc like gods. We're gonna find something better. For every mile of pavement,
They just,
you and I make
the
it
smooth, cool, this band, like, this duo, I should say. It's a husband and wife duo for anyone unfamiliar. They just,
but now you see what I'm left.
they lay it down, man. Ooh. Nice keys.
If I see nothing, then nothing's there.
Come on, give me this payoff. I know it's coming.
I can't remember.
Yeah, Streamlabs be like, let's make 1,000 mistakes tonight, huh? I still feel like the takeoff is coming. I do appreciate a bit of a subversion to my expectation, though. Wow. Streamlabs just be out here being like, yo, you wanted to mute that, right? So their album Pollen came out in February. Low key. Ooh, no pressure. Sultry. Seriously though, the rig I got going over here right now just to get Streamlabs to do anything for me. I dig this. Some tennis. I'm trying to remember the name of the other single. Let me see if I can find the one that I did here from this that I really liked, and I believe I saved it. It may have been One Night with the Valet. Yeah, I believe that was the one that I heard and enjoyed. But yeah, they got a new album out. If you're into, as they describe it themselves, minimalist pop, tennis, you can't go wrong. Boom. John drinks, but Streamlabs gets drunk. Not wrong. Not wrong. Oh, not wrong. Okay. Thank you, Jason. By the way, hit it with a thumbs up. But yeah, shouts out for you to shouts out to you for shouting out tennis because they are very underrated. Need more appreciation for tennis, the game as well. That's funny. I was supposed to play tennis today with my friend, but my hands were still kind of hurting from my fall, so I had to pull out, and I was like, I better not risk it. All right, so this next one is from Chloe Moriando. Oh, I know. I was like, where do I know that name from? She was featured on the Pierce the Veil album, the closing track. I remember saying that Pierce the Veil kind of did her dirty with like what was left for her vocal parts. I haven't heard any solo stuff, so let's see what we got. So Ribcage sent this one in and said, "Great song from an underrated pop artist? Question mark? Question mark? We about to find out. We about to fuck around and find out." Hey, Leonardo. Thank you so much for tuning in from Brazil. Much love.
Her hair is a dark strawberry blonde. And when I'm with her, nothing is wrong. Takes my hand in hers when the lights aren't on. Smaller than mine, and no guard I am. I wanna be with her all day. I'm a bitch to everyone else anyway. It's hard to keep a tight leash on my head. All I wanna do is kiss her lips in my bed. 'Cause my girl's made of peaches and soft grass and the moonlight. Every touch reminds me it's alright. Can't ignore the rest of her.
Have a good one, Rob. Thanks as always, dude. Thanks for coming out. Sorry about the owl study thing, man. You know it's not personal. It's a little samey. I like the instrumental.
I can't describe all the changes I felt. The past couple years really put me through hell. But she cools me down, keeps my feet on the ground when I get too high. And she makes me feel like this could be something real, and I do know why.
The composition itself is really nice. It's kind of nice. It's got a warmth to it. It's growing on me. Like, is it a bit throwaway lyrically? Sure, but like, it's sweet. Same. Yeah, it's a good vibe. It's a strong, and I do kind of like that. It's a pretty smooth maneuver into the hook, I will say. Credit where it's due, right? For sure. All right, let's see what we got next here. This one is from Ooga Booga. Excuse me. Frank Moody, I'm in a funk. If I give you the funk, you're going to take it. There's something that so badly I want to show you guys because like I want to roast it so hard. It's nothing to do with this song, don't worry. It just made, for some reason, my brain just pinballed to this. I don't even want to get too specific here. Someone, let's say in my family, on a side of the family that we don't get along with because they're out of touch millionaires that suck and have always been shitty to my family, as in me and my parents. We've always been excluded in things by them, dating back to like when I was a fucking baby until now. But they've put it in their son's head that he is God's gift to humanity with his music. And I found out oh man, I don't even want to say it because I don't want to give too much away because I don't want to send hate or anything like that. That's not my intention. I just think it's hilarious because his mom and dad are the type that are like, oh, honey, you're the best in the world ever. You're just such a musician. You're a legend. And he's terrible. And he has butchered pretty much everything under the sun. I was watching some of his YouTube shorts where he does all of these terrible covers from Green Day to the White Stripes to Metallica with the most monotone voice of all time. And he is, shall we say, a one-man band. And he plays the same fucking rhythm. Stomp, clap, stomp, clap. He's got like one of those marching drum hookup things. It's so fucking bad, dude. It's really bad. Like Hannah and I found it and just couldn't believe it. But I feel okay laughing at it like that because they've been such assholes to me personally. Like normally I'm not down to just sit around and like needlessly clown on somebody like that. But like this dude literally comes from like millionaire money and he has videos of him like busking on the streets as if he's some sort of fucking tortured artist when mommy and daddy bought him 8 cars and sent him to law school at sea. I didn't even know that was a thing, but it happened for him. So, yeah, he sucks, and I just wanted to rant about it because his covers are hilariously awful, and no, I'm not going to drop names. All right, Frank Moody, I'm in a funk. Me too. So Ooga Booga said, this musician is underrated and always cooks up something funky and groovy. I hear that. Oh shit, Johnny, I didn't even see you texting me, dude. You're good, man. Don't worry, we'll talk later. Streamlabs is drunk. I'm a little wine drunk. My dude Viral Rack is in the chat though. He's got a birthday coming up in what, 13 days, dude? Now that's tasty. Oh, I'm feeling this. I think I'm going to give this a save. It's been a minute since we got a save, but I think I'm going to do it. Saved. I love like the light touches of the keys. There's just such a nice variety. It's all so lush. By the way, thank you, Darren Parker, for sending one in. Looking like you might close out our stream. If I give you the funk, you're gonna take it. I need someone to hop in and start freestyling on this beat. And it ain't gonna be me. Great stuff. I really, really enjoyed that. One of my favorites of the night, actually. That was just so buttery smooth. Butter up my bagel, man, because that got saved. All right, let's see what we got here. Some heavy shit back into a metalcore band from Melbourne, Australia. Wow, I almost said Austria. Australia, sorry. Void of Vision, Into the Dark. Let's see what we got here, Cable B. Already got a little bit of a throwback vibe. Some slight glitching going on. That's when you know it's got you in its grip, shooting films. When you're just subconsciously falling into its groove like that. I will say it's got some pretty cool production to it. It's got like kind of like a, almost like I was talking about with the throwback stuff. I hear traces of like a Linkin Park era like nu metal tossed in there in a blender with some modern metalcore. Solid vocalist too. All right, let's see what this breakdown's about to offer, though. That's what's going to seal or break the deal for me. Apartment 26. That name sounds familiar. Does it? I'm glad you're digging it, though. With science. Damn. Really satisfying build and payoff. All right. I want to hear it again. That's a good thing, which means it's getting a save. So this came out last year, and a year ago to the day, April, well, it's about to be the next day, April 3rd, 2022. That's crazy. Good shit. I actually really liked that. Thank you, Cable B. I think I saved both of your songs that you sent in tonight. Appreciate you. All right. It's looking like we're going to close out on this one from the requests, and then I think I'll probably maybe slip one more in there for you guys, and we'll close it on that. But for now, Darren Parker has sent us this one. It looks like it's starting around or near the guitar solo because they said this guitar solo will melt your brain. This is Extreme Rise. Don't like the vocals. All right, hit me. Ran into my mic. Damn. That's what I call getting lost in the fucking solo. Damn, I appreciated the technicality of the last part there. It started to win me over.
I'm gonna lift you up, straight to the top. I'm gonna raise you up, then rip you apart. I'm gonna lift you up, watch you.
I mean, the actual singing parts are like super generic, but it's like it's fine. It's not like offensive or anything. But the solo was pretty nice. It didn't blow my mind, unfortunately. I'm gonna say positive, man. The vocals sound like a gym teacher calling out to the kids at recess. You getting gym teacher vibes from that? Little gym class heroes? I feel you. Oh, man. We have fun. All right, guys. On that note, thank you so much to everybody who sent in song requests tonight and for everybody hanging out in the chat and stuff like that. I know we've been going for a minute now, but I want to leave you with one last song recommendation. So let me see what I can pull out for you. I'm just going to go randomly through the playlist here and see what I can hit you with. Anything good? Anything that I feel is being slept on? Let's see. I'm looking at my best of 2023 so far playlist. You know what? Let's give this one a shout out. All right. This is Former Living Thing by Dispirited Spirit. And you tell me what you think it reminds you of. It's like emo in another realm meets like jazz tendencies or something. I hope you guys all have a fantastic rest of your night, a good upcoming week. I'm hoping that for myself as well. No, we cannot shooting films, and you can go wait in timeout for asking. This has less than 10K on Spotify right now. 9,952 plays. Space emo jazz. I love emo astronauts. I have one right over here.
Tarnished wish of light, your foreign soul melted the chalice of light.
Ooh, that's cool. Black Country New Roads got a new album. Have they announced it officially? Well, I'm suggesting that you go sit in timeout and think about what you've done. So is it new songs or is it old songs for Black Country? Little key change there for you. Yeah, I know Isaac left, unfortunately. Space Emo. Space Cowboy. See you, Space Cowboy. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out. I appreciate you. The good, the bad, the ugly. We got some good saves tonight. I walked away with saved songs from, let's see, Void of Vision, Frank Moody, Folly Group, Jealous Sound, Midnight Oil, Alpha Wolf, George Barnett, and Mama. So call it a dub. It is what it is, and look for some new content this week over on Beyond ARTV. Make sure you subscribe to the second channel. There will be a new SOS this coming Easter Sunday, Bands Who Hate Their Own album. I'm looking forward to that one. It's going to be a fun one. You guys voted heavily for that one in the poll that I put up. So make sure you got those notifications on, and I will see you very